All right, so this is another training vlog, and I decided it'll probably be a good idea to explain what I'm doing and why I'm doing it as it relates to this preseason for the 2024 Highland Games year. I'm starting off this session with some stand throws, some kind of braemar tosses, and then I move into my shot put, full rotational technique for the open stone. This session did not go particularly well. I've been having some issues with my full rotational throw. By issues, I mean I'm not picking it up as quickly as I want to. And so in that case, I'm probably going to end up scrapping it for the season. I'm just going to go with a different technique to do the open stone. You see, like, that last one was my best one, and that was only like 42 feet, which we want to go further than that. The next day, Monday, we're doing some high bar squats. This is my speed block, so that means I'm doing a lot higher sets with a lot lower reps at a lot lower weight. My goal is to just move them as fast as I can. And squats have never been particularly fast for me. It is what it is. And then after that, I go into some plyometrics. All right, so now these are seated box jumps. They're pretty cool. I've grown to really like them. I normally do them on a little bit higher of a box, a couple inches higher. It's a little more comfortable to jump off of. And these are the depth jumps to bounds. Did a couple sets of those. And then the evening is the PM session, speed bench off of the Elite FTS shoulder saver pad. You know, that thing really does save the shoulders. It's awesome. Bent over rows. And these are the accessories. All my accessories I pretty much do 10 sets of, or 3 sets of 10. And now the next day, throwing day, this double-handed, like, overhead shot put toss off the toe board. I enjoy doing those a whole bunch for warm-ups. And like everything I throw, I mark it, log it, use it as data for later to see what's working, what's not working. And we slide into the lightweight for distance, 28-pound lightweight. This practice actually, it went pretty good for the lightweight, that is. My lowest throw was 68 feet, and the upper end was 71, which is a pretty good throws for me, considering last season my PR was 68 feet and 10 inches. So I'll take this all day long. It's pretty good for me. I'm just really trying to hammer on that finish, get that really ingrained into my muscle memory, trying to figure that out so I can just do it consistently and never have to think about that finish motion. All in all, I took about 10, maybe 12 throws of the lightweight. I don't normally do one turns. I just can't get in that rhythm. But I just normally start off with some easier tosses, and then work my way up to being a little bit more aggressive on the push, on the sprint phase. After the lightweight, we go into some open stone, some standing stone, some the braemar toss, and then work our way up to some open stone. I didn't record the open stone because the stand throws went so bad. I was just trying to get in the zone and not waste my time out here. They weren't good, which is kind of confirming my earlier theory as to, like, it's not consistent. Don't do it. Move on to a different technique. And we'll see that a little bit later. Now we have the push press day. It's one of my favorites because I like them more than a standing strict press. They're more dynamic, translate to the throw a little bit better. And again, all these 10 sets of 3 in this block. And then move over to some accessory bench. This is the second bench variation that I do throughout the week. I also do a secondary or 2 versions of a squat. And then some of these landmine rows. I'm doing these. These are pretty new. I don't know how I like them very much, but we're going to run with them for the next couple weeks, see if we continue it. And then the PM session, speed deadlifts. My deadlift has been going up a lot lately. Body weight's been going up, deadlift's going up. And these were pretty fast. I was pretty excited about that. And then some hip thrusts, build those glutes. My setup is not perfect for these, but it gets the job done. And then another row variation. I do a lot of rows these days, try to build my back up. No one ever complained about having a weak back. This is my first day on grass this off season, and so it didn't go very well at all, especially with the 56-pound weight. It's a real chore, but it is what it is. But you just got to remember, if you are like me and train on concrete during the off season, you got to give yourself some time to transition back into throwing on grass, because it is a change and you don't want to make that change the day of your first competition. So you see here, these are the other stone throw technique I've been working on. It's called the Modified South African, or MSA, and it's way more consistent than trying to do a full rotational, especially on grass, especially for me personally. And these all went further than my PRs in the full rotational. So this is such a good practice on the open stone. I'm going to stick with it and finish the practice with some sprints. You got to do sprints. They're hugely important, I think. And I took the next day off, and so this day would be Saturday, and I normally do my Olympic lifting on Friday. And I went to go throw later in the afternoon, so I kind of use these as a warm up, because they're not heavy. I just can't do snatches and cleans heavy. Don't know how. Trying my best, but I don't know how. But it was legitimately good warm up, because the throw session I had after this was one of the best I've had in a long time. And so, start off like with some open stone. These all went very well. My best, I think, was 46 feet, which is a couple feet further than my competition PR. So I'll take that every day of the week. That's good. That's showing my progress it's working. All the stuff I'm doing is working. Just got to do it in competition. And lightweight session, I think this one, my low was 69 and my best was 72, which is very good for me. I was very excited about this, because they were all very tight together distance wise, and I just still trying to hammer on that finish, get that really again ingrained into my muscles, muscle memory. And I was throwing some other people this day, which was great for me, because I never get to throw with anyone except in competition. Highland Games is a pretty lonely sport, especially if you have a garage gym, because there's not many of us out there. So getting grouped together to throw is pretty difficult. This day was pretty sweet, because I had a couple friends out there. And then into the light hammer. This is the best light hammer I've ever thrown in practice. The last one in this series, and that was at 127 feet. And the previous practice PR would have been 121 feet, which is not close to what I do in a competition, but just know that like throwing this far in practice is really good for me, and this is, everything's, the pieces are falling together, and I'm excited about it. And then the PM session is safety squat bar to a high box, just trying to be as poppy off that box as I can. And then, again, the second squat variation of the week, I just like to double up on it. Good mornings. These are a staple in my program. I do them at least once a week, and I have for the last 5-6 years. I think they're legitimately a great exercise. And then these are fun. These split behind the neck split jerks. Went for a little PR at the end there. It was 275. I'm pretty excited about that. But that's all I got for you this week. Thanks for watching. Have a great week.